Learn about Korean society through the A-Show. Hello, it's Goody. This is the A-Show on Netflix. Here's a cross-section of the Philip Marshmallow Test. Do you know the marshmallow stories? The marshmallow story is set to lead to the conclusion. If you persevere, you will succeed. Or, if you work hard to develop perseverance, you will succeed. However, in Korean society, if you're patient and persevere, will you succeed in the end? The A-Show addresses these issues. According to Sandil Mullainathan, a professor of economics at Harvard University, who has intensively studied the issues of poverty and lack perseverance, is more affected by economics abundance or than by effort while trading. It's not that they lack patience because they lack training. It's that the poorer people are, the weaker their patience is. So what about this first floor on the A-Show, where CH and trash were collected? When assumption feast is placed in front of you, and you are told, if you can endure it for an hour, I will give you $8. Who will endure it better? Naturally, wealthy people who have never known hunger endure it better. This is because they can buy food with their own money at any time. On the other hand, it is much more difficult for poor people who have been starving for several days to exercise their patience. Rationally, I know that receive $8 for an hour of patience is beneficial, but my body does not follow suit. If you have seen the last episode, The A-Show, you will know that after the floors are divided by a simple drawing, the upper floor, the ruling class, disposes of the waste of food, and union on the lower floor, the ruled class, and the wealthy accumulate over time is divided into different ways. Considering that it ultimately takes a lifetime to climb up the floors, it seems that Korean society is increasingly in an era of super gap. I also hope you know that behind the sky-high real estate and beautiful night view of Seoul, there are the tears of Korean people trying to climb up the floor. Now, let's move on to the marshmallow test. The result of a joint study by a research team from the Physiology Department of New York University and UC Irvine, published in the British Social Science Journal SAGE journals in June 2018, overturned the existing marshmallow theory. They argued that the existing marshmallow test was not an accurate conclusion. This is because the sample number was too small, about 90 people, and the sample was all wealthy children belonging to kindergarten affiliated with famous universities. So to overcome this, the research team increased the sample number to 900 and evenly distributed the sample subject, taking into account race, ethnicity, and parental education level. The research team tested these people with marshmallows and then tested their success in the same way when they became adults. But the result was surprisingly unlike the traditional marshmallow test. The children's success was found to have nothing to do with their ability to delay gratification at the age of 4. So, what had the greatest impact on their social success? The answer was the parents' social and economic capability. So, the conclusion is that in order to become socially successful, you don't need effort, patience, or delay in gratification. You just need to get along well with your parents. I have already grown up happily with my parents, so now is the time for me to repay my mother for raising me. So from now on, I will take care of myself one by one and try to become a good parent. Next, I will briefly share my thought on the Korean spoon theory and run through the A-Show. If you are curious or don't mind, please subscribe. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.